What's up, y'all? Baba Booey 13 here from i-Enthusiast.com. That's i-Enthusiast.com. I'm doing a video review for you today on the Vapor 4 case by Element Case. A lot of people have been wanting to see this review because there hasn't really been a lot much out there about the case except for the knowledge that it is one sexy beast. I mean, this is probably the most stylish iPhone case that I have ever seen. As a matter of fact, I know for sure it is. And it's also one of the most expensive cases, which, well, aside from some custom cases that I've seen out there, going for $80 retail, it definitely is not that reasonable a price for a case for the average day consumer. But if you want your iPhone 4 to look fashionable, slick, manly, and just have an extra flair that nobody else's does, then you might want to look into the Vapor 4. Now, there are a couple cool features of this case that I'll go over with you here, and there's also a couple downfalls. You see, I don't get any of this product shit for me for free, and I'm not going to candy coat nothing, even if I did. But for an $80 price tag, $100 with the carbon fiber option for the back, which I ordered, is a pretty steep price to pay for something that you might not enjoy in the long run. That might not be functional for you, might not be convenient. Some of the cons to the case. Now, to get started, the carbon option that I bought for the backing, just to get everything straight to you guys, it's kind of a sticker. It's ultra thin, and it just kind of sticks on your. You can see the difference between the glass on the front and the back is barely anything. It's very thin. It kind of just sticks on there like a screen cover, screen protector would. And it's pretty easy to line up. If you screw up, it comes apart. It comes off and sticks back on relatively easy without any kind of adhesive loss the first one, 2 or 3 times if you mess up. I mean, I wouldn't say slam it on there and then peel it all the way back off, but if you realize you're not lined up quite properly, don't be scared to take it back off and try again, because it'll still stick on there. The adhesive seems to be pretty good. The Vapor 4 case is made out of aircraft-grade aluminum alloy, and then it's iodized with initially black. It was only available in black. Now there are other colors to choose from, and I believe also laser etching is available through Element Case now or soon, so you might want to check that online at their website, which I believe is elementcase.com. I'll try and look it up and put it in the description of this video. But like I said, it's aircraft-grade aluminum. It's very light and strong. If you feel this case, once you get your hands on it, you're going to see it as a very strong material, and it's very well formed. They machined this thing really well. I mean, all the cutouts. Well, I'll show you that in a second. The case gets put together. I'm not doing an unboxing because I think that's pretty gay. I was thinking about it, but unboxings are gay, and if you give a shit about what this stupid freaking box looks like, I don't know, you got too much time on your hands, and you're probably a virgin, so fuck that case. But inside the case, don't throw away the inner wrapping if it's pretty obvious to you how to put this thing together, because it comes with 2 extra of these Allen head screws that are used to hold the case together. That's going to be one issue that some people are going to have with this case for your phone, because it's held together with Allen head screws, and it does come with the Allen key here, but unless you're a maniac like me and carry that thing around in your wallet everywhere you go, keep that in mind. You won't be able to just slip this thing on and off. Now, with the carbon backing, you got to be careful when sliding this thing together that you line up the lip of the slider here so it very slightly hugs the edge of the carbon. Otherwise, it won't really go on easy, and it won't go on even, and you'll feel it in your hand when you're holding your phone. And I'm kind of OCD about that stuff, so I'll notice it while holding it. That feels really good. Like the bottom lip is just touching the edge of the carbon fiber there. You'll slide that in like this, and the second piece just kind of lines up with it. And once again, when you're pinching it together, when you got your screw holes here lined up, you're going to want to just check your backing, because see this side, carbon's popping up a little more, and just kind of line it up, hold it together, pinch it on both edges, while you just kind of shimmy it up or down to where you need it to get it lined up. And then the tricky part, unless you got someone holding this thing for you, is the little screws. So I just kind of get my Allen key down there, just kind of poke it on the tip of the Allen key and screw her in there. And a little snug. Now, don't over tighten these things, because like any screw, you know, that you can strip out the threads. Probably on the screw, I'm assuming, the little bolts before that aluminum alloy, because that shit's pretty strong. But I would just be careful. Get them nice and snug so they're not going to fall out, but just don't over tighten. And make sure your threads line up. You don't want to cross thread that thing either for a $100 iPhone case. Kind of a pain in the ass. Now, it took me a while to receive this thing. There was an initial problem with the manufacturing where they realized the flaw, and they recalled, I guess, the cases that they put out via email. And if you got one of the earlier models and you're watching this video for the hell of it and you don't have an email from them talking about their manufacturing flaw, you might want to check into that. Now, they didn't release, as far as I know, a description of the flaw to the public, but by me examining the earlier pictures and the ones that are still on the web of this case, the photos that are on their website and you've seen everywhere, I think I figured out what the flaw may have been, and I'll show you that here in a second. Like I said, this is not a regular slider case. It does take some engineering to put together, but there it is. Which actually I like the idea, because it's kind of something I haven't seen before, with these little Allen key head screws holding that thing in there. It looks kind of neat, looks rugged, looks a little industrial, manufactured. It's really cool. But you're going to see that all the cutouts for your earphone jack are really recessed. It does add quite a bit of size to the elevation of the case on both top and bottom. Not so much as the sides, except you got these nice little lips. I'm sure they just did that for a look, which it adds, I don't know, a little bit of flair to the case, I believe. But you're going to see it's really thin. It really hugs the size, the width of the phone well. And all of your cutouts are there for your original buttons, because, you know, these are all crafted steel buttons by Apple, and that was one of the selling points on the design, I believe, of the iPhone 4, so they wanted to leave some of that stuff open, some of the initial manufacturing of the phone, which I think is really cool, because it does not look bad. The way that these are beveled, these indentations, the cutouts for the buttons are beveled, it looks cool. It looks like it should be there. Originally, this said Vapor 4 much bigger on the side, and you could not see your SIM drawer. So I'm believing that was the manufacturing defect that they were talking about. I also heard some complaints about the power button, which I actually had that problem when I put it on a little crooked the first time, to where it wanted to slide to unlock. It was actually putting pressure on the power button on my phone, the power unlock button. So that was probably a couple of the reasons they recalled them. But one of the main issues I have, probably the main and only real issue I have with this phone, this case for this phone, is there is a problem with the reception. This will block the death grip. So if you can hold the damn phone however you want. The signal won't change due to that. But I usually have between 2 and 3 bars in my house on my iPhone 4, and as you can see right now, I only have 1. But I still get service. If you're in a bad cell area, you may not want to get this case. You might want to just hold up and get something else that's a little more cell friendly. But another problem I have with this case, I'm running out of time quick here. Holy shit, I guess I covered a lot. This cutout here for your sync port is very narrow. The original cord that Apple gives you, your sync cord, barely fits. It slides in nice and snug. So if you have any other kind of aftermarket adapter, an aftermarket sync cord, or Apple manufactured audio-visual connect, you're not going to get it to fit in there. You won't get it to fit even if you take a Dremel to it, thin it down, you still won't get it thin enough. So that's going to be a major problem for me for making videos on my of displaying my screen on the TV, and I'll have to just bear with it and take this thing on and off. But I'll tell you what, dealing with those 2 problems, to have a phone that looks this sexy now, I mean, call me a star fucker, what you want. This is I ain't giving it up. I like it. I love the look. I love the feel. It feels really industrial. It feels badass. It feels fucking heavy metal, baby. And I love the damn thing. Is it worth $100? If I had to buy it again, maybe. For the average consumer, you might be a little disappointed. But that's my review for the Element Case Vapor 4. I hope you all liked it. I hope it gave you a little bit of insight to whether or not you want to buy this case or not. I'm BabaBowie13. Follow me on Twitter. I'm out.